So, dear students, today we are here with the chapter Algebraic Expression and Identities. I can tell you this chapter is extremely important in this respect of algebra because this chapter, if you will understand in a proper way, the same kind of chapter you will get it after half yearly, that means in yearly syllabus, this, which is again related to this chapter only. The name is factorization. And both the chapters, whether you talk about algebraic expression and identities and also factorization, they have a very larger amount of marks in your examination. Like whether you talk about half yearly, सबसे ज्यादा marks का अगर कोई chapter आता है तो वो algebraic expression आता है, ठीक है. And when you talk about half yearly के बाद yearly portion में then also सबसे ज्यादा marks का अगर कोई chapter आता है तो वो factorization आता है, ठीक है. So please keep in your mind this chapter is very important in this class 8, and if you will understand in class 8, the same topic goes in class 9th as well. Okay, so please stay focused on this chapter algebraic expression. Now any one of you can please tell me, because this is the topic which I think you have studied before also from my mind. Just I am asking from you, what is expression actually? Tell me now, what do you know about expression? Okay, student, my question was from you that what is algebraic expression actually? Now let me tell you, algebraic expression is the combination of variable, constant and operator. Now if I am speaking this, that this is a combination of variable, constant and operator. So let me write it down first. What is variable? Then what is constant? And then I told you operator. Now, first of all, let us talk about variable. Variable word comes from the word variation. Variation means which is not fixed, which is having the different values and different situations. For example, if you talk about the temperature, if you talk about temperature of Varanasi, it is different. When you talk about temperature of, suppose where I am right now, it is in MP. So that is again different. When you talk about temperature of Kolkata, it is different. So it means if I take that X is the temperature of Varanasi, okay, the same X if I talk about in here, suppose MP, so you must be telling that this X is different in Varanasi and same thing, this X is different in MP or in any of the city of MP. Okay, but X is a variable. So keep in your mind, when you talk about variable, the values are always variating. In some of the situation, X value will be different. In some of the situation, X value will be another number. So remember always, when you talk about variable has different values. So variables are always denoted by any kind of alphabet which you've studied till now. Like A se leke Z tak you can denote by any of the alphabet will be known as variable now. Okay, it can be any of the variable which you think of from A to Z. Now always remember, values of variable are not fixed at all. They are always changed depending on the question. How you have got the question. For example, if you talk about x plus 5 is equal to 9, you will have x value is equals to 4. Okay? And if I give you another question like x minus 9 is equals to 11, you will have the answer 20. It means in both the cases, value of x is different. In both the examples, the value of x is different. In some case, x value is 4. In some case, value of x is 20. In the same way, अगर मैं आपको ऐसे ही x related और भी क्वेश्चन दूंगी तो आपको x की वैल्यू different मिलेगी. But variable is that only x ही है हर जगह पे. But values are changing. That is why we have variable means where the value has the variation. It is not fixed. Now look at here the constant. Constant means the numbers which are always fixed, or you can say The condition where the values are not changing. For example, I am giving you the example. So I was telling about constant. Constant means where the values are fixed. Values are fixed means the value which will not change as per the time. For example, if you talk about the number of days in a week, ठीक है? अभी आपको मैंने वाराणसी और एमपी की कंडीशन बताई. The number of days in a week when you talk about, if you will talk about this in Varanasi, then also the number of days will be fixed. When you talk about MP, again the number of days in Varanasi will be fixed. Whether you are in MP, whether you talk about in Varanasi, whether you talk about Karnataka, whether you talk about Kolkata. Okay, no matter where the city is, but number of days in a week will be fixed. That means 7 is the constant here, which will not be changing as per the time or the location. Same example, if I talk about the boiling point of water, it's 100 degrees Celsius, which is absolutely fixed. Okay, no matter where the condition is, you will always have the boiling point of water will be 100 degrees Celsius only. So there are some values which are always fixed. They do not change as per the time and location. So these the values which are you talk about which are always fixed are known as constant. I have given you the condition. Now constant are always numbers. For example, if you know about 5. 5 is 5 only. You cannot write 5 को 5.5, 5.3, 5.7. But variable को you can take it x, you can take it a, you can take b, you can take c, you can take d, you can take z also. But when you talk about constant, the numbers which you cannot even change it. Fine. So if you talk about 5, you can talk about 1, you can talk about 1000, you can talk about -1, you can talk about -2. Any of the numbers you talk about, they are constant. Their values are always fixed. Now let's see what is operator. Operator is a jointer. What do you understand by the jointer? For example, आपको पता होगा जब हम बात करते हैं किसी ट्रेन की, तो ट्रेन में आपने देखा होगा डिफरेंट बोगीज होती है और उनको एक कनेक्टर किससे ज्वाइन किया जाता है, आपने देखा होगा कनेक्टर उसमें सेम वे वेरिएबल और कांस्टेंट को आपस में ज्वाइन करने की जो कड़ी होती है दैट इज ऑपरेटर. ठीक है, ऑपरेटर मींस यू हैव plus, minus, multiply and divide. It means these are jointers which connect variable and constant. So अगर हम इन तीनों को combination बना दे, like when we combine variable and constant with the help of operators, we get the algebraic expression. I hope you got it. When you combine variable and constant with the help of operators, you get the algebraic expression. Tell me now, have you understood this line? Okay, I am giving you some examples. Okay. Now I am giving you some of the examples related to it. You will understand more clearly. Now I am writing some of the variable one side. Okay. Let's say we have x, y, a, b, c, d. Taken randomly. Okay, I am not taken after thinking, just taken randomly. Now I am taking one side all the constant. It's 5. It can be -5. It can be 15. It can be 7. It can be -3. It can be 8. Okay, I have just taken randomly. I am telling. Now one side I have taken variable. Another side I have taken constants. Now I am going to connect these. I am going to connect this with the help of operators. Now you can have one side and anywhere I am putting any the sign instead of plus, minus, multiply, divide, कोई भी आप ले सकते. So here I am taking division, here I am taking plus, here I am taking minus, here I am taking again plus, here I am taking plus. Okay, कुछ भी सोच कर नहीं लिया है मैंने, कुछ भी जो मन में आया I have written it. Now look at here. X multiply by 5, which you have already studied, you get it as 5x. Expression, algebraic expression. ठीक है? Now look at here. X plus -5 जब solve करोगे x y -5, you will have another expression y -5. Now let's talk about the third one. A plus 15 a plus 15, which will not be further solved. So you are knowing another algebraic expression now. Now move on to the next one. B minus 7. Another expression now. C plus minus 3, which will be solved further, which will be written as 6C minus 3. Again, algebraic expression only. Now let's talk about the last but not the least, d divided by 8, which can be written as d by 8. Another expression right now. Now you can see I have taken 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 expression with all 4 different operators plus, minus, multiply and divide. The same way आप एक साथ 1000 operators use करके 1000 एक साथ आप use करके you can form any of the expressions. मैंने हर ऑपरेटर को एक ही बार यूज किया है. आप चाहो तो एक ही एक्सप्रेशन में 2 ऑपरेटर यूज कर सकते हो. एक ही एक्सप्रेशन में आप 4 ऑपरेटर यूज कर सकते हैं. एक ही एक्सप्रेशन में आप एक साथ 2 या 3 ऑपरेटर यूज कर सकते हैं. डिपेंड ऑन यू हाउ यू आर टेकिंग द क्वेश्चन एज पर योर विश. ठीक है. सो दिस इज ऑल अबाउट एक्सप्रेशंस. यस यस. हाँ हाँ. Beta, a plus 15 is equals to a plus 15. If you will not write, then where you will find this expression only, where you will find out the operator. For multiplication, if you write x into 5, you can write it down 5x, because 5x का मतलब ही होता है 5 into x. So either you write x into 5 or you write 5 into x, both will give you the same answer as 5x only. But plus के लिए और minus के लिए बेटा आपको sign लगाना is very very important. This division sign can be removed as the sign of denominator here, which also represent the sign of division. So this is also okay, but for plus and minus there is no substitution about it. So you have to put that sign only. Okay. So student, you have seen in the previous condition I told you that you can have one operator at a time when I have taken. Now the same way you can take 2 or more operators in one expression only. Let's see some examples. If you talk about the first one told by Amit, 5x plus y. If you elaborate it, it will give you 5 into x plus y. It means we have 2 operators, multiply and addition together. ठीक है. So एक ही expression में 2 operators हो गए. Now let's talk about the second one. 8x divided by 12 told by Shashank. 8x का मतलब होता है बेटा 8 into x divided by 12 means at one expression only you have 2 operators, multiply and divide together. Fine. Now let's discuss the third one told by Anjali, I think. 8x plus 10, 6x plus 10. It means 6 into x plus 10. It means multiply and addition coming together. It means again one expression, 2 operators. Now let's see the fourth one. 5x plus y minus 3 told by Rahul, I think. 5x matlab 5 into x plus y means plus only and minus 3. Now you can see in one expression you have 3 operator this time. Multiply, addition, subtraction. Same expression, 3 operators. Fine. Now last but not the least, you have this number. Now let's say 8x का मतलब हो गया बेटा 8 into x plus z means plus z told by Alok Anand, and this is minus 9. So multiply plus subtraction. It means again you have one expression, 3 operators. So always remember beta, at the same time when you are writing the expression, it is not necessary that you will always have one operator only. You can have as many number of operators, just depend on the question as you are having right now. Okay. Now let's discuss what are terms actually. ठीक है. What are terms? This was all about expression. होता क्या है? ठीक है. अब हम बात करते हैं what is terms. Very very important concept. Please keep in your mind. As I have already told you beta, that operator works as the jointer. ठीक है. वो jointer का काम करते हैं वेरिएबल को कांस्टेंट से जोड़ने का. ठीक है। तो जब हम बात करते हैं टर्म्स की, तो टर्म्स के कनेक्टर केवल दो होते हैं। प्लीज कीप इन माइंड, टर्म्स में कनेक्टर होते हैं केवल दो। व्हाट आर द कनेक्टर? ईदर प्लस और माइनस। देयर इज नो मल्टीप्लाई, देयर इज नो डिवीजन फॉर द टर्म्स कनेक्टिंग आई एम टॉकिंग अबाउट। कभी भी कोई भी दो टर्म को जब हम कनेक्ट करते हैं आपस में, तो उनके जॉइंटर केवल एडिशन और सब्ट्रैक्शन होते हैं। ठीक है। नाउ कीप इन योर माइंड, addition and subtractions are always separating the terms. For example, if I write example 5x plus 5, when you have unlike terms and like terms, no concept होते हैं. So I will be telling you what are like terms and unlike terms. First you understand what are the terms. Terms, when you have separation by addition or subtraction, these are called terms. For example, this is 5x, one term. Only 5, second term. It means in this expression we have two terms joined together with the help of plus. Now if I am writing another example, 3x minus 7. Now if you must be asking from me, ma'am, how many expressions? Look at here now. With the help of minus, you are separating 3x and 7. It means in this question, again you have two terms. But can you please tell me how many terms do we have right now here? फटाफट से guess it and tell me how many terms do we have right now? 8x upon 17. Two terms, okay? Two terms, okay? One term, okay? Fine. So I can see some of these students are telling there, ma'am, there are two terms in this, and some of these students are telling, ma'am, only one term. Let me tell you, we have only one term here. 8x upon 17 is only a one term. But again, I'm telling you why. Because सबसे पहली चीज मैंने आपको यही बताई बेटा, terms are only separated only with the help of plus and minus. Multiply, divide कभी भी सब term को separate नहीं करते. यहाँ पर कोई प्लस का साइन नहीं है, यहाँ पर कोई माइनस का साइन नहीं है. It means we have only single term. This is this 8x upon 17. Okay, you have only one single term in this case. So keep in your mind, terms are always separated with the help of plus and minus. So if I am writing the example, I am showing you one more example. Ax plus by plus c. Now you can see we have one term, two term, three terms. So total terms are 3. Now let me tell you the next topic, which will take very less time. Like term and unlike term. Like and unlike term जब आपने separate करी, ठीक है, जब आपने terms को separate किया, अभी मैंने आपको बताया कि you will have 3 terms. One is ax, by and c. So it means you are having 3 terms right now here. So what are the like terms? What are the unlike terms? Like terms are the terms जहां पर number of variable, power of variable should be exactly same. For example, if I am write it down here 5x and we have 7x. Now you can see यहाँ पर भी x है, यहाँ पर भी x है. So it means you have this term as a like term. If I write here minus 15x, 7x, one is plus, one is minus, but then too you have variable same x. It means again this is a like term. If I write it down here 7abc and यहाँ पर मैं लिखती हूँ 17ab. Now they are not like terms. Why? We have a, we have a, we have b, we have b. We have c, but we don't have c here. That means they are not the like terms. For like term, you can have any numerical number along with the variable, but it is compulsory to have the same number of variables, same number of power. Everything should be written same along with the number. I hope you got it. Please reply yes or no. Okay. When you talk about unlike, unlike का मतलब ये हुआ बेटा जो like नहीं हुआ वो unlike हो गया. ठीक है. For example, I am giving the example now. 7x, 5y. First example. 15a, 6b. Another example. 13xy, 13x. Again, unlike terms. So remember, unlike terms are the terms where numerical value is different. That is another part, but variables are also different along with the numerical number. The same thing if you talk about like terms के लिए, if you have numerical value different, doesn't matter, but number of variable, power of variable should be exactly same. Okay, so please keep in your mind like terms and unlike term आपको बहुत अच्छे तरीके से आना चाहिए, क्योंकि इसी के बेसिस पे बेटा हम मोनोमियल, बाइनोमियल, ट्राइनोमियल, क्वाड्रिनोमियल डिसाइड करते हैं। इसी के बेसिस पे हम एडिशन सॉल्व करते हैं, इसी के बेसिस पे हम सब्ट्रैक्शन भी सॉल्व करते हैं, बिकॉज अनलाइक टर्म्स आर नॉट एडेड, only like terms are added, like terms are subtracted, and another part, on the basis of like and unlike only we separate monomial, binomial, trinomial, which we will study tomorrow in the class. Okay, for today we have completed the topic.